Makanya cepat-cepat punya anak. Mama pinta mas cucu lagi dari James sama Tata.
I have had enough! Enough!
I'm in debt and the sole breadwinner. I somehow have less than her, but I'm contributing more. These intrusive thoughts that come in that are like, she's taking you on a ride. Yeah, she says she loves you, but like, this is all a scam.
You are not getting money back. Get out of my way. I have to scam more people. Thank you.
You say like divorce or you're leaving me or you doubt the relationship, that hurts more than anything. I want you to say, we will figure it out.
No, thank you. No, thank you.
He's been texting me all day. He sent me even some videos of him apologizing.
Bro, please, bro. Why are you do?
She better finish school, or I'm gonna kidnap her and bring her back to the States. Did I tell a joke?
Hey guys, welcome back to 90 Fiance the Other Way. So we're on season 6, episode 10. And you guys remember last week when I was like, oh my gosh, we haven't seen much of Statler and Dempsey. They've been getting like really short segments. I'm not gonna complain though. I should have just shut the fuck up. Because they take up half of this episode. And to be honest, I'm not mad, okay? It was actually a pretty juicy episode. I actually liked it.
Who would have thought? Not me.
But I have an order, okay? And right now we're gonna start off with James and Tata. So, it's the next day, and they're officially moving into Tata's house, but James ain't ready to move in yet.
Right now, I can't picture myself living here. It definitely has me very anxious about what to expect.
That sounds like a you problem.
So today, they're planning on cleaning the room, and Tata's dad is very nice and said that he will get them anything that they need for their room. But James, on the other hand, feels like his room is a fucking prison.
It literally looks like a prison cell.
So start by scrubbing the walls.
We heard about you before you even got up here. Because you're not that cute. And your hair is uneven. You look dusty.
So now they get to work, they clean the walls, put down some flooring, put up some wallpaper, then a bed, then Tata's dad wants them to test it out. Like he really wants grandkids. Anyways, they're finally done and it looks like shit. And I already know what you guys are saying. Jessica, how can you say that when your room looks like shit? Well, shut up. I don't know, I feel like most of my hate is coming for the wallpaper. 1, I don't like the design, and 2, I don't like how they just placed it down low. It doesn't look right.
How do you know what's good for me? That's my opinion!
Something positive that happened is that James is finally learning the language.
Kiano, aku punya sesuatu.
Apa itu?
We then find out that there's 7 people that live with Tata's parents, and he brought gifts for everybody. He got the kids Legos, her mom and her sister a necklace, and then her dad some moon coins. Great job, James. You get a gold star.
Terima kasih.
Her parents told James that he needs to hurry his ass up and have some damn kids.
Mama pinta mas cucu lagi dari James sama Tata.
Tata then explains that it's a cultural norm that after people get married, they then have kids. And she tells us that he still doesn't know that their friend Adele already told her that he doesn't want to have kids.
Seeing James playing with my nephew is like seeing our future if we have a kid.
James is like, yeah, I know that they want kids, but it's gonna be real awkward when I tell them that I'm having doubts. Tata's hurting because she knows that her parents will be hurting if they don't have them. Okay, so that's where their segment ends. Now for Statler and Dempsey. So, they fucked.
So we've christened the van. Yeah, it was nice, and I think it's released a lot of tension.
And not once, but multiple times.
The van has been christened, yes. Multiple times.
Anyways, they're on their way to a boot sale, which is basically selling your stuff on the table right behind your car.
Hopefully I sell some things.
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, you better, or else I'm breaking our NDA and I'm telling everybody your dirty little secrets.
Since I've had to downsize so much, I thought it would be a quick way to get rid of some stuff and earn some extra cash.
And that's where their segment ends. Moving on to... I'm just kidding. So, she sold one thing.
If we were to sell like everything here by some miracle, how much do you think we would get for it?
I don't know.
Bitch, what do you mean you don't know? These are your stuff. So Statler brings up the fact that she already had a conversation with her friend and she wants to be more mindful with the fact that she's the only one taking care of them financially. Dempsey's arguing back, saying that Statler was the one that wanted to take care of the both of them.
Like, you don't need to work, I'll provide for you, I want to be able to look
I feel like I have,
You have
said like
it's one of your
100%.
it's one of your kinks.
One of your what? Your kinks? Wait a damn minute. Who has a kink like that? Write it in the comments. Better yet, write it in my DMs. Anyways, Statler's saying that she didn't mean that 100%, and Dempsey said that she didn't buy the van 100%. And Statler's like, I didn't mean it like that. But Statler said that she wants both of them to bring in money very soon in the future. So then it shows them on the tell-all with Statler saying exactly that, and Dempsey looking kind of uncomfortable.
Okay. For a couple of months, I'll be the breadwinner. I really would like a partner who's also financially independent.
Have you girls agree on that? Like,
at this point, no.
It's very clear that they both had different things in mind. So for them not to come to an agreement is very stupid. So Statler's talking about how much she has to take out and how much she's spending, and Dempsey's like, well, I just go with the flow and I trust in the universe and I always find a way to make money.
Right, but doing kind of like what kind of things, out of curiosity?
Whatever I want, whatever I feel.
Just so I have an idea. Like,
I don't have an idea.
You just know that you're gonna manifest a job.
Yeah.
Okay.
How do you do that? How do you do that?
But then Dempsey starts talking about how she has all this extra money saved from her last paycheck and then from her selling her car.
Still have the money from my car.
So Statler is shocked to hear that she got extra money from her car because Dempsey made it seem like a big deal that if she doesn't have the money, then they can't get this van.
I didn't know she had extra money from her car.
So because of this, it caused Statler to go ask her boss for a pay in advance to get the money so that they can go get the van, even though Dempsey still had money.
And then in reality, she actually has all this money stashed away.
So now Statler feels betrayed.
I'm sad because I feel let down. I feel betrayed.
But wait a minute. She said that she had to ask her boss for $6,000 in advance so she can be able to get her side of the portion to buy this van. But remember when she refused to sell her car?
I'm gonna give you $18,500.
Whoa, I was not expecting that.
Yeah.
Wow. I like to have a backup plan, which is why I might want to keep it.
So it doesn't really make sense because you're getting mad at Statler for having extra money after she sold her car, but you can't be mad at her because she decided to sell her car and you refuse to sell yours. So because you refuse to sell yours, you have to go ask your boss for $6,000. That's on you. You should have sold your car.
So I put myself in an uncomfortable position with my boss, asking for more money.
Anyway, so they're now on the road to France, and Statler tells us that they haven't brought up the money thing and how it's not fair that Dempsey had been lying about the money.
You know, the thoughts are just in my head, like, are you getting taken for a loser? Because you look like one.
Well, at least she knows. So now they start to get gas, and it's very interesting in England because you get gas first and then pay later, but you can't gas and dash because they do have cameras and they will come after you. So Dempsey's upset because Statler's given her timeline to get a job, and whenever she's trying to say something about money, Statler would just ignore her. So now they go in and buy some snacks and also pay for the gas, and it comes out to 95 pounds, which is also $111.
88 pounds for filling up the tank? Yeah, I pay like 30. I just didn't have a clue it would be that much.
Yeah. And I completely understand why she's upset because this is a lot of money and they drive all the time, so it's going to keep adding up. Because I could see this being like a summer thing, definitely not a lifestyle thing, especially if you don't make that much money. Statler can't believe that it costs so much to fill up the car, but like, hello, bigger vehicles require more gas. Unless you're driving like a luxury car that needs premium. Story time. So my sister drives a BMW and I like to drive it because I like to go fast. But one day I took it out and I had to go get gas. So I went to the gas station, put the nozzle in, went back to my car.
Wait a damn minute.
Her car. She been watching my videos. Hi, Yvonne. So I stay in the car until I hear the clink after the gas is done. So then I get out the car, I go put the nozzle back. Then it asks if I need my receipt. I'm like, yeah, sure. Click yes. Zip. Grab my receipt. $66. $66 for premium gas? Why do we even need premium gas? That doesn't make any fucking sense. They should have me fucked up. I'm so mad. Y'all, you guys think this is just a random sheet of paper? This is the original receipt, okay? This is, can you guys see?
Nope.
You can't see. I'm gonna take a picture of it later. This is the original receipt. I was so mad. I kept it. I was so mad. I kept the receipt. Never again. Okay. I'm gonna continue driving my little Ford because that's all I can afford. Okay?
What you just said is one of the most insanely idiotic things I have ever heard. At no point in your rambling, incoherent response were you even close to anything that could be considered a rational thought. Everyone in this room is now dumber for having listened to it.
Anyways, back to Statler and Dempsey. So, Statler decides to bring up the day Dempsey called saying that she needed $6,000 and how she had extra money. And then Dempsey throws in there that she only had $500 left from selling her car. So really, Statler would still have to come up with like $5,500. So, Statler said that it just seems that she's hiding money from her. And so because of that, Dempsey starts defending herself.
I'm not keeping it for myself. I told you I still had the money from my car.
Why are you like so defensive all of a sudden? Just chill. We're just having a conversation.
What? Chill. She wasn't even going crazy. So then Statler said that the van is in Dempsey's name and she wants her name to be on it too. Dempsey's like there can only be one name. And apparently they both already decided to have Dempsey's name on the paper because Statler was uncomfortable and Dempsey was the one that was talking to the seller. So it kind of made more sense for her name to be on the car.
And it was in my name because I'd been speaking with the guy, talking, you know, about the whole sale and everything.
Dempsey then said that they already had a conversation that if anything were to happen, then they could write a letter about splitting it down 50-50. But Statler never did that. And all Statler can say is that she doesn't remember.
I don't remember that conversation.
That's frustrating.
There was a lot going on. I don't know.
Girl, really? Really? I feel like that's one of the first things I would get done if I was her. But she did say she had ADHD and other things. She had so many things. Statler's then like, you can leave me in another country, and if I call the police, they can't do shit because it's in your name.
These intrusive thoughts that come in that are like, she's taking you on a ride. Yeah, she says she loves you, but like, this is all a scam.
And Dempsey's like, it hurts me that you don't trust me. She's like, yes, I do. But it kind of sounds like she doesn't. But I do understand why she has those fears. So now Dempsey's crying and she explains that it was Statler's idea to leave America and get the van ASAP. Dempsey said that they could have waited 6 months, but Statler kept pushing for them to get it right away.
I'm really hurt that Statler thinks that I'm using her. If you're never going to trust me, then the relationship won't last very long.
And it sure didn't. So that's where they end. Now for Lily and Josh. So Lily and Josh had an argument last night over a flash of light that he sees when they're driving.
That is without a doubt the dumbest thing I've ever heard.
Oh, flash. Did you see flash?
Oh. So he tried to explain the light and she just nods her head saying, yeah, okay. He said that there's usually a miscommunication between them because she only understands about 75% of what he's saying.
When I'm speaking to her, she cuts me off. Or she'll be like, no, I know. When I know she really doesn't know.
So apparently, he saw the first light when they were driving in traffic, but then he saw another one where they were pulling up to park a car in the garage. He freaked out because he believes that there's hidden cameras, and he wanted her to go back around so they can see it again. She then became frustrated and had to go back around and finally saw what he was talking about, but she didn't think it was a big deal because it's just a flashlight off a camera whenever somebody comes into the garage. But I guess he got in a bad mood and became upset, which I don't know why, because he acknowledges that they have communication issues, so you should be more patient because of those issues.
他依然是说我对他不爱，我会把他当垃圾一样扔掉。我对他的付出，他完全不知道，这个对我打击和伤害是太大了。
Honestly, I don't like whenever he says that. It's annoying, it shows immaturity, and it shows insecurity. Stop it.
Get some help.
So he said that she buys him all of this and that and that and this, and that hurts him because they already had a conversation about how much it hurts when she brings all of this up.
I know she loves me. I know she cares, but I don't feel that she truly hears what I have to say. Because if she truly heard me, she wouldn't do it.
And to be honest, I believe that she's only bringing that up because you said that she didn't love you. And you already know that her love language is buying people stuff. So I feel like that's why she brought that stuff up in the first place. And then 5 seconds later, she says just that.
每当在我们吵架的时候，当他不能理解我的爱的时候，我才会说，但是如果说我不是因为爱你，我为什么要去做那些事情呢？而是因为爱上他了。
If I'm being honest, I feel like he blows a bunch of things out of proportion. That's just me though. Anyways, now he got Lily reconsidering this marriage. She got no faith and he thinks that he's being way too dramatic.
I couldn't agree more.
他对我的态度极其恶劣，所以我非常的伤心。I hope he understands he was wrong.
So now they sit down to talk. She said that she didn't get the flashlight that he was referring to and that he had no patience with her and that he was in the wrong. He's like, there's no right and there's no wrong. But she feels like she's always supposed to be in the right and he's always supposed to be in the wrong. He then said that he tried asking her about the life for 2 days and she's like, yes, 2 days. And then he gets upset because he cuts her off.
So I tried asking you for 2 days. You know...
Yes, you asked me 2 days. Yeah.
When I talk, you always cut me off, and maybe that's why you don't hear what I'm trying to say.
But I feel like in that case, she's just showing that she's actively listening, or am I wrong here? Because I don't think there's a problem here. Not saying that I'd be cutting people off. So then she said that he keeps saying that the love is fake, and he's like, yeah, no shit. You keep telling me how much you buy things for me, and it makes me feel inadequate.
Don't need you to always tell me. I did this, Josh. I bought this for you. This is for you, for you, for you. I know you did. So it hurts when you tell me that. It makes me feel small.
She said that she's trying, but they aren't happy. So if they can't do this, then they shouldn't stay together. Josh is then upset because apparently she always brings up divorce every time they argue. He basically tells her that it's a cop-out move so he can be the one to decide to leave. And I think it is too. Like, Lily, if you don't want to stay with him, then just say that. So he said that he came to China for her and he's doing all of this for her.
Moving to China, I gave up everything. My family, my job, my friends. And for her to just give up so quickly, it hurts.
And then Lily starts crying. So she said that she wants to feel loved and for him to take care of her, but she doesn't feel it. He acknowledges that he might not do it properly, but he will fight to do it. But Lily said that this isn't the first time that he said some shit like that, but she's hoping that this time it will become a reality.
这次呢，我真的希望他真的会对他的承诺付诸实践。I will not be in a loveless marriage.
Damn right, Lily. Damn right. By the way, I don't hate Josh. I'm just kind of having some mixed feelings because he kind of seems off. Have you guys noticed? He seems off to me. Anyways, they then kiss and he looks the happiest he's ever been since he got there. I got my eyes on you, Josh. Actually, no, I'm tired. Moving on to Shekinah and Sarper. So, it's the day after Shekinah checked into the hotel after Sarper whipped out her hair extension. Sarper is blowing up her phone and sending videos because he wants her back.
He says he's ashamed of himself, he hates himself, he uses like really strong language to describe his feelings.
Shekinah then tells us that this happened because of a birthday gift. Because after their dinner with his parents, they got home and she said that she was going to give him his gift. This beefhead freaked out because he didn't have a gift for her and he wanted to go get her that vanity that she didn't want. And after she said that she didn't want it, that's when the argument started.
He'd ripped the phone out of my hand, he'd ripped out my hair extension. That side he showed me last night, I could never see it again.
She said that they had fights like this where she had to leave and find a hotel, but nothing to this extent. So then she said that she realized that him grabbing her hair was a mistake because she was trying to grab her phone, but it's still not okay that he was trying to grab her phone.
It triggered me so much because I had an ex that was very physically abusive.
He doesn't know that she had an abusive ex, but she said that it doesn't matter if he knew or not, and that he shouldn't have the expectations that they'll be back together. So now we see Sarper, and he's all sad and shit, and he explained that he was mad, but he woke up because he had so much pain in his heart because of what he did.
She took everything with her and went away. Even Adonis, my boy.
Man, shut your bitch ass up.
So it was a strange feeling and I just felt a regret like a puppy, you know?
He said he looked all over the internet for a vanity, but she denied all of them. Shekinah, why? Anyways, he realized that he overreacted and it was a huge mistake. He sent her a bunch of text messages and she did not reply to any of them.
Of course, I don't want to hurt Shekinah, and the only thing that I want from her to be happy. That's all.
He then said it's up to her to decide whether to stay or to leave, and that he deserves whatever she chooses. I mean, he does sound apologetic, but so do a bunch of other abusive people before they do it again, so bye. Moving on, Ingi and Corona. So, Corona met Ingi's parents, and now it's time for him to meet hers. She said that she's worried because his family is very sweet, while hers are not.
And my family can be a little in your face and abrasive, and if you're not ready for that, it can come out as a lot.
So she's telling him to pronounce his words as much as he can because remember, her mom is hard of hearing. And then she gives him one last warning of her mom.
Like, we can be some vicious ladies.
Like, I just can't see it.
You gonna learn.
What do you mean you can't see it? So they call and her mom gets right into it. She said if Koana gets killed by a volcano, then she's gonna come and kill him. And she looks so serious too. Also, her mom calls her Mookie and Koana has no idea why.
My mom calls me Mookie because I have absolutely no idea. I've been Mookie since I was born. I didn't know my name wasn't Mookie until I was like 4.
Her mom is trying to speed run this video call because apparently they have a party to attend to. Like, oh my god, you guys couldn't find a better time then?
Nope.
So her mom is not a fan of her going to Iceland, but her sister is. They asked her if she applied to midwife school, and she said no, not yet. So then her mom is like, she better, or she's gonna kidnap her and bring her back to America.
Did I tell a joke?
That was rude. Why am I yellow? Anyways, they said that he's charming now, but in a year, he's gonna ask them to pick her up.
No returns, no refunds.
So then they ask him if they've seen her pop off yet, and he's like, no, I haven't. Then they warn him that if she does, then he needs to go to another room. Oh my gosh, how bad is it? Her sister then asked him why he hasn't been in a relationship, and he said that it's because he wasn't really looking for one, and he didn't find the right person till now. Aww. Then they asked when he's gonna marry her, as if it hasn't been only 4 months.
Yeah, where the ring at? All right, fair enough. Fair enough.
Chill. Damn.
Nothing.
Is it me or getting hot in here? Like, what's
Koana doesn't like his response because she feels like she's risking everything and he doesn't want to give her any commitment. Like, once again, it's only been 4 months. So now they say bye and they lived happily ever after. And that's the end of this recap. But I gotta give a special thanks to a special thanks. Gotta be me too. Thank you so much. You're now in my scrapbook. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please leave your thoughts in the comments below. Please like, share, subscribe. Bye!